Okay. Sip of juice. Straighten up my notes. Move my phone. Pick up the scraps. And wait for people to get here. Fix my chair. All that stuff you're supposed to do before you go live. All right, we'll give it a minute. Hey guys, hi Juanita, hi Darlene, Mama 4, Leona, Tina. How y'all doing? I'm looking for a piece of washi tape. Can you believe I can't? Oh, there it is. Move things around. Oh my gosh, let me get a piece of washi tape here. There we go. Let's see, Debbie Bruce, Icy, Pamela, Wendy. Okay, let's see who else. I'm trying to get this stuff ready because I got some happy mail to show. So I got to cover up addresses. There we go. Hi, Flo. Tina's always saying good morning to everybody. You ought to probably be tired. I didn't go to Pete's last night, but I bet you're tired, Tina. Linda, Barb. So, yeah, I fixed my bracelet, Tina. Well, Tina gave this to me as a necklace. I made it into a bracelet. Let's see. So that is this pile here. This one is. So I got happy mail from Julia O and Brenda R. And so I'll show that as well. Hi, Maseki, Kathleen, Rachel, good morning. So, yeah. I hope everybody's doing well. Did my nails this morning. Hi, Terry Brett. I think I need this fan on. It's a little warm. I don't have the heater on. It's been warming up. We've been warming up around here in Atlanta. Let's see what's the temperature this morning. The temperature. Oh, Denise says she'll be here next week. That would be nice. Weather. Where's my weather? Oh, there it is. Barb. Well, it's 30. It feels hotter. It feels warmer than 30. So I ran out and put something in the mailbox in my bare feet, so it didn't feel that cold. Let's see. Lala. Who else? Let's see. Looking, trying to see if I missed. Oh, there's Tina telling everybody good morning. Some more people, good morning. There's Arlene. Arlene, I hope you're getting better. Kathy Carney, Magical Touch. Carol, right? Carol. When people change their names, I forget. Terry B. I mean, it's Terry and B. Let's see, outside's 40 degrees. Guess I'm getting used to it. Yeah. It's not, it's not windy, when it's windy and that kind of thing, but it's not. It's perfectly calm. So doesn't feel as cold. Yeah, Carol TMT. Thank you, Carol. So yeah. So anyway, I fixed up I don't have the other one on, the little thin amethyst one. So I just put this one on today. So yeah, I could put it in the middle or whatever, but I just kind of but I put it on an elastic cord so I can take it on and off. But I like it right there. I like it right there, Tina. What do you think? What do you think? So thank you, Tina. Let's see. Darlene. So yeah, so I'm Dee Dee. I stream every Monday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Kathleen, Nats. Is Nats here? Did I see Nats? Did I see Nats? I'm looking. There she is, Nats. Nats, you like the octopus paper so much. When I cut off some to give to Zandra, I cut off some octopus to send to you. So I put that in the mail to you yesterday. So hopefully you'll get it in a couple days because I know you liked it so much. So I cut you off a hunk of an octopus to send to you. Hi, Janet. How you doing? Hi, Lori Painty Girl. So, Julia O, I got your happy mail. I'm going to show it here in a minute. I got happy mail from Julia O and Brenda R. So, let's see. Yeah, I did. You liked it so much. Had to. When I was cutting off a big chunk for Xandra, I said, well, let's cut off a chunk for Nats because she liked it so much. Let's see. What else? And also, I want to don't forget to talk about our project for Barb Owen. Again, I'll try to mention it a couple times. Hi, Rebecca, because I want everybody to know about it. If you don't know about it, you're not going to know to send something in. So if y'all were here Monday, we talked about the pass along journals from Helen Cole, and Helen was here, and you can find Helen on Instagram. So what we're going to do is, y'all know that Barb lost Claus Man a month ago or so, maybe a little longer. And so if you know Barb Owen and she's, influenced you, you like something she's done, you like how she's helped you, in some way, send me a 6x9 paper page, no dimensions, no dimensionals, because I want to put it in this book. So, and Helen gave me permission to talk about the book and read all different parts of it and whatever. So if you want to, the easiest way I could say, because that way international people can be involved. So international people can send something, a little note to Barb, and I'll keep it positive. It's all got to be something that she's helped you with, influenced you, something she's inspired you, something like that. You can draw a picture. You can make a little flat bookmark. You can do, here's a little fill in the blank to give you an idea what kind of things. Hi, Becky, Kalora, Kimberly. The kind of things, Lala, the kind of things that you could send to, like, you are very successful at, you have a real talent for, you teach others how to blank by blank, you fill in the blanks, but you can word it however you want. You always make an effort to blank even when you don't feel like it. I blank because you fill in. And so and if you like the idea, if you want to see more about this book, go on my Monday show and and see more about it. But right now I'm trying to get everybody gathered up. You have a month, you have until March 7th to send me a 6x9 page of anything you want to say nice about Barb. I'm really glad I know it was hard for you to, I admire you for, you always make an effort to, that kind of thing. Or you can draw a picture, make a list, draw a superhero, your favorite quote, if just a favorite quote, anything like that you can, you want to appreciate Barb is pretty much what it is. It's Barb Appreciation Book. And so if you'll send me a 6x9 there, because that's the size of the book, flat, no dimensions, and or it can be smaller, but so and then we'll then after I get it on by March 7th, I'll put them all in this book and send it on to Barb to encourage her and let her know how much she's loved. Okay, and I'll try to remember to do it again show it again later today. And then Terry in Florida sent some books last week, and I'm going to do a giveaway today. I'm going to give away this Flow sketchbook. And so I'll show that again as well. I showed it last week. But anyway, Terry in Florida sent us some books for giveaway. So I'm spacing them out like I do when Faithful Mess sends us books. So I'm going to give that away today too. Someone remind me if I forget. And then I have a couple of happy mails. And then I'm going to show you my calendar haul. That I get every year, the first week of February. Books A Million has all their calendars, regardless of price, the planners, the date, the journals. I didn't get any journals. I don't need any journals, but I got all the calendars. There were $3 each, and they do that every year in February. So let's see. Oh, did I miss Pacola? Oh, there she is. Thank you, little Snapdragon. There's my address, plus my address and email are in my description box under my YouTube video, so you can find that anytime. That's my P.O. box, so send it to my P.O. Thank you, Helen. Thank you. And that's Pacola's she's another Helen, but I call her Pacola because she's my little Snapdragon. Okay, so thank you, Pacola. Let's see, who else? Dawn, I said hi to Kimberly, Flo. So if I missed saying hi to you, I'm not meaning to. Hi CNP, Cat and Paste. And then again, I put my necklace that Tina gave me for my birthday. I put it on a stretchy cord so I can wear it as a bracelet so I can show it because you wouldn't see it on my neck. So let's see, what else do I need to review? Take a sip of juice. So yeah, I took the plastic off of all of them so I can show them to you. They do have cardboards inside of them. So keep these. If you ever buy calendars, they're perfect 12 by 12, nice for shipping anything or, just using, nice cardboard, chipboard. Well, it's cardboard. It's not chipboard. And, but, they all come with one of these in them. So make sure you keep those. And so, yeah, let's see. Do y'all have any questions or anything? How you doing, Miss Seki? Cat and Paste. Cat and Paste did another awesome. She does awesome color book pages all the time. There's a few girls here that just really rock those color book pages. Let me find it here. So this was her new. Oh, she has a new one. I didn't see this one. Oh, she did it 8 hours ago. Okay, so I'll show that one too. So this is her newest one. This is her newest one. It's a little dark. You'll have to probably go see it. But this is the one I was talking about that I saw. Look at that. Look at those jewels. Look at those jewels, people. Look at those stones. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? That is just awesome, CNP. She's stunning. But that's really amazing right there. So if y'all don't follow Cat and Paste, it's all one word, Cat and Paste on IG. You always cut family size cereal boxes to use that cardstock. Yes, the same. It's kind of if you need it. If you need some chipboard, because I mail things a lot. I mail portraits and commissions and things like that. So having that cardboard is nice to make your packages sturdier. No, thank you, Cat and Paste. Thank you. She does. Well, you do some good work too, Tina. You've been posting some pretty good stuff. Just saying. Let me go over here and find Tina. Tina is, I always forget her name on IG. She has a different name on IG. Catacomics. Catacomic 64. This is, look. Oh, that's so sweet, Tina. There it is. Catacomic 64. Look how cute that is. Oh my gosh, that's so good, Tina. Oh, it's so sweet. Look at the little babies. So good. Hi. Did I say hi to you, Julie? Julie Topaz. Happy wonderful Wednesday to you too. Let's see. I'm probably missing people coming. Oh, Michelle, Kitty Jen. So, yeah, I'm going to show my calendars and some happy mail. I'll give it a couple more minutes till everybody comes in. There's so much. I know there is. Isn't there, Flo? There sure is. Let me click on that. I know, Rebecca, they are sweet, aren't they? That's true, Flo. And there's also very encouraging people like you. Flo, you have you ever seen Flo in anybody's stream? Not mine only, but anybody's stream. She's always saying, thumbs up, people. You know, she's always so encouraging. So thank you, Flo. Let's see. Lovely's Crafting Lodge. Hello. Darlene. I said hi to Darlene and Barb. So now I just need to learn how to take a picture where the colors show up better. Well, you take pictures with your phone, right, Tina? You can do adjusting on them. Do you want me to show you how? Well, I don't know what kind of phone you have. I have an iPhone. I don't know what kind of phone you have. Tina, you want me to show you how to do one? Let's see. Dawn. I'm just waiting to see if I'm missing anybody. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday, as Julie Topaz always says. I'm going to show all my stuff, and then I don't know if we'll work in my little collage book. Where I put it? Where did I put my little collage book? Oh, it's under here. No, where did I do it? Okay, where's my collage book? Oh, there it is. Might work in my little collage book. I know how. I'm usually just rushing. Oh, okay. You're like Janet. Okay, so you're another Janet, Tina. Janet knows how as well. But does she do it all the time? No. Oh, Juanita, I try hard. I know you do awesome, Juanita. You do awesome. What was I going to say? Something about, I was going to tell you something, Juanita. Now I can't remember what it was. But anyway, I'll probably think of it. So I started this one just at the end, like in December 21, I think. So I've only done a couple pages in it. But this is the one I'm going to use for my different color, my year of color collage. You know, I'm doing all different projects with color. These were already done, so they're not like one specific color. But let's see. Hi, Journey. Holly. This one I'm not done with. I just have some stuff glued down. You got. So this one is all in like a Payne's gray color, indigo and Payne's gray kind of colors. I still have to do the watch. I guess I could sit here and do that real quick while I'm talking. I haven't done the watch hands on this. And every time I flip to it, I go, I got to put the watch hands on that. So let's see. I think I want it to go to right there. I connected to that. And it goes straight up, but I don't want it there. I want it to come over here. So I'll probably just, color that out. Oops. There's a hump. There we go. And then put a little shadow, and I need to blue out that little piece right there. I can't wait to show y'all. I can't wait to show y'all something, Julia Osen. Oh my gosh, when I pulled this out, first thing I thought about Julia. Okay, so let's just go ahead. I might have to get some paint. I don't think pencil's going to go over that because this doesn't have matte medium on it right there. So it's shiny, and pencil doesn't go over shiny. So let's just take a little thing of blue paint here. Tap, paint that out. Not that anyone's going to probably notice it but me, but here we go. Hi, Christine. Rachel, oh, sure. Tint me with ASMR and then just whisk it away. Okay. I'll ASMR you, Rachel. So funny. All right. All right, there's an ASMR moment for Rachel. We interject those sporadically. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. I'll set this aside for now. And oh my goodness. All right. So I'm going to stack up the count. I'm going to show these after I show my happy mail. I'm going to show Julia's first because she's here. And again, I'll try to remember. Y'all help me remember about. We'll do a giveaway at 10 because that's kind of in between. You know, I start at 8:30, and I don't usually go till but more than 11:30 or so, about 3 hours. So we'll do our giveaway at 10 if y'all want to remind me. I nodded off for a second. Sorry, Tina. And we'll do that. We'll give this away. Okay. And again, I want to say another, we'll mention doing the book again for Barb when we take our giveaway break. All right. So I'm going to show Julia's happy mail first. Let's see. How do I want to set this up? Let me move some, let's move some addresses here. And I won't show you the inside of the card, but I will show you her card. I think she hand colored that. So she colored this card. Thank you, Julia O, she was here a second ago or a minute ago. So thank you, Julia, for that awesome card. And let me just kind of slide things over here. And then I got some happy mail from Brenda R. So we'll show both. Let's move that over here. So she sent me a little pouch with some stuff in. I don't know if I want to put the whole thing over here. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. So I'll put the whole thing over here. She has little notes that are funny. So is Brenda R here? Okay, is Brenda here too? Well, I'm going to show hers in a minute. I didn't see where'd she go. Where did she go? There's Brenda. Brenda, thank you for the happy mail. I'm going to show it in a minute. Okay, so Julie, I didn't know you were here. So Julie gets to go first because I saw her here first. So she sent a little pouch. Look at it. Isn't it cool? It looks like those ones from Turkey that what do you call it? Oh, she has a different name online as she does in person. Oh my gosh. Hang on, I can't think of her name. I'm trying to think of her name online. Sorry, guys. She's in Atlanta. She's from Turkey, and she's oh my gosh, she has a different name and her real name, and I'm thinking of her real name, and I don't want to say her real name. Mama. I'll think of it in a minute. But anyway, that's what this reminds me of, is like the one from Turkey that she sent me last week, a week before last week. Anyway. Sorry guys. When I'm reading y'all's names and trying to think of other names all at once too. Okay, so Julia O sent this, and then inside here there's some black and gold ribbon here. I'm going to go ahead and There we go. Some rickrack. Isn't that pretty? No, not Nanamo. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I feel bad for the person that it is. Because I know I see her name, her real name from Turkey, but I can't think of her online. It's Mama something. I'll think of it in a minute. Or I'll have to pull it out. Well, now it's bugging me. Okay, hang on. We're gonna take a minute here. Let's see if I can put it in my book. Oh, sorry. Let me look in my book here and see if I can find it right off the bat. Y'all know I got hundreds of names, so just a minute. Yeah, I know, but now I feel bad about not remembering somebody that sent me something. I can't remember their name. It annoys me because I'm really, try to shout out everybody when they, but now I can't find it. So, okay, we'll move on. We'll move on for now. I'll probably think of it later. All right, so, back to Julia O here. So I just really think that's so pretty. This is going to go well with my gold and black cat paper. Gold and black cat paper I showed y'all on Monday. So that and this pretty silk. Look at this. It's look how pretty. I love this color too. Look at it. Lovely. And I've never seen one of these, so I'm anxious to try it. It is, let me take off the rubber band. It is a waterproof technical pen, permanent, acid-free, non-fading pigment ink. Accurate, ACURIT. I've never heard of this. Have y'all? I know it does look like burnt sienna. It is burnt sienna color. So I've never heard of Accurate. But for it to say permanent, acid-free, non-fading, pigment, waterproof, all on there, that's pretty cool. So, yeah, I've not ever heard of that before that I can remember. Obviously, today, Janet goes, oh, a new pen. I'll have to test it out. I know a new pen is called Accurate, Janet, and this is a 0.5, ACURIT. So, yeah. Isn't that cool? I know, never heard of it either. But look at this cool bag. So, I'm going to just put it back in here for now. Put the rubber band in my rubber band bucket. Hi, Kathy Arbor. So, yeah, I really love the little bag, too. Okay, and the card. Look at that. All right, so she wrote little notes on things. It's a chat show. Oh my gosh. So blah blah blah. Oh, and take it out. Oh my goodness. Oh, Rachel. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. I got to keep this, though. This is just as good as going into my wingnut book. And I'm going to tape it in here. You're welcome, Rachel. Hi, Sylvie. Oh, my gosh. I love that. So I'll just keep this under my monitor. There's a little space. It's an all-in-one, so I can just set it right there, right next to this. If you don't like something, you can just slide it through. my goodness. Okay. So then look at Janet. Janet's going to be so jello. Just saying. Sorry, I just pick on Janet. I was going to say I don't mean to, but yes, I do mean to pick on Janet. Genealogists use acid-free. P.S. Cereal box card. Oh yeah, we know that's not acid-free. I use it to, I just use it to mail stuff, Julia. If I have like commission or stuff, all my commissions are wrapped up in plastic and everything, and it doesn't really even touch. But just FYI, it is not acid-free. Neither is this cardboard that's in these calendars. But it's good for shipping. It's good shipping and recycling of that for shipping. Okay, look at this, guys. No more crap pencils. The barrel pencils are vintage. The neon red pencil is rare. Okay, so here we go, guys. Oh my goodness, let's cut the tape. All right, here we go. I saw some Sanfords. Okay, all right, hold your horses, Rachel. I think so too. Arlene. Okay, so we have Sanford. I'm not sure what this Beryl and Sanford are both. So yeah, I just want to show you all the colors. So some are Sanford, and I'm not reading them all right to y'all, but I know. Let me find the red one. I know there's the red. The neon red. Is this the neon red? No, that's a poppy red. I know there's a neon red in here somewhere. Crimson red. I know there's a neon red because she says so. So I'm not sure where it is. There's the poppy red. I'll have to dig through. So I know everybody loves to listen to, well, I shouldn't say everybody. They'll just so yeah. So I thought that would be awesome. I'm just going to take a minute to look at the cores. And because y'all know, I tell y'all that if you, let me find one here. Oh, here's one that's kind of, it's a little off. Okay, so this is the new Prismacolor here. It's this one I was just using, I got it at, I don't even know how old this is. I think that's an old Hobby Lobby sticker. And I always tell you, well, that one's not as bad as I thought. Let me see if I can find one that's kind of really bad. Okay, this one is. I'm not sure how old this one is. It's too green now. You won't be able to see it. I want to find one where you can really see. So you always want to check the cores when you buy the Prismacolors individually. And if the cores are off, even just slightly, you don't want to buy them. You want to make sure they're completely centered. Let's just let that stand there for a minute. Let's see. I want to try to find one that's not, I'm usually really careful about that anymore. But I probably have some in here somewhere that are, that came in a box or something. Let's see. Ah, I found one. Okay. I found one that's off. All right. So look how centered they are. See how centered they are? Now look at this one. I don't know if y'all can see it. Can y'all see how I'm trying to, there. See how it's not centered? When you go to sharpen that, it's gonna break a lot. The neon red was in your hand. Oh, okay. It might have been that orangey looking one. And this one. And that's poppy red. So make sure you don't get them off center. I know kind of, see how it's just a little off center? Because then when you go to sharpen them, oh, droopy, yeah. Because then when you go to sharpen them, they will, they'll break. So I just love that. I just love this. I have to put her name on it. Oh my goodness. And I'll have to show this to Denise. Denise did text me this morning. She was going to try to be here this week. She had a meeting yesterday and today, so she couldn't come this week. But I think she's going to try to be here next Wednesday. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Right. Okay, so let's keep going. Then she sent these. These are watercolor pencils. I waited. Janet always goes, how do you wait to open things till you stream? Well, I try. I try. So these are the design watercolor. And there are all these different greens. Oh, I like that. They're like moss colors. Raw umber and yellow ochre. And there's a white one, apple green. There's a couple apple green. There's a couple of each. They're all greens. They're all awesome greens. Well, let me turn it around this way. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Julia. Okay, so let me get a rubber band. Okay. Whoops, sorry guys. I just jammed my chair into the table. Then she sent me this cool composition book, which I've never seen one like this before. Very retro, very mid-century modern. I love that. So I do know I've never seen that. Then she sent these papers. She sent some check tissue paper. And then some of these wrapping papers that fold out into like big sheets. Y'all know what I'm talking about? So this one. They're big, but I want you to be able to see them. Thank you, Julia O. And this one. And again, they're those big sheets, you know, that open out. They come in books. Thank you so much for all the goodies. Thank you so much. Especially for the non-crap pencils. And the bag. Oh, I got what's her name's fake card in my, name in my head. And now I can't think of it. Let's see. Someone never picked up who, I don't know. I don't know who Tina's talking to. All right. So thank you so much, Julia O. Nice little stack of goodies. I appreciate that. I know. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Hi, Helen Cole. We were talking about your book a minute ago, and I'll talk about it again in a little bit when we, talk about getting pages for Barb. Let's see. I'm looking for. There she is. Oh, pencils are Sanford, not made in Mexico. Okay. Yeah. And I think they changed it again. I think they moved it from Mexico to back to the States. I'm not sure where they're made now because they've switched it so many times. I don't keep up with them, but I still love my Prismacolors. Okay. I know, right, Janet? Okay, I'm just trying not to miss anything. And Brenda Robertson's here, and she sent me a Happy Mail. So I'm going to show that. So she's so cute. So cute. She sent me a nice letter, and I cut the sticker off of the package, the envelope, and she sent me some cards. She sent me a bunch of Sailor Moon stuff. She sent me a whole bunch of Sailor Moon, and so these little cards and a whole bunch of Sailor Moon stickers. Look, oh my gosh, they're so cute. All right, let's see how I can, maybe if I stay right here, a whole bunch of different Sailor Moon stickers. Hope y'all can see them. I know, Tina, right? So I love these kind of stickers. I put them on all my journals, on my portfolios. I have one big portfolio that has a bunch of Cameron's stickers that I made of Cameron's artwork. I'll have to stick some of these on there. I don't know if I could get my hands right on that portfolio. I could put some of these on there. Show y'all some of Cameron's artwork. Oh my goodness. So thank you. Thank you, Brenda. Flip the cards over. Oh, flip these cards over? Oh, they're hollow. They're hollow on the other side. Oh, oh, I didn't even do that. So the other side's hollow. Awesome. These are awesome, Brenda. Very, very cool. Thanks for telling me. Thanks for telling me. I know, right? Even cooler. So they're just awesome. Just tons of little Sailor Moon stickers. So sweet. Look at this one. I had a black cat, Walter. We had him for 14 years, I think. And then, of course, we have our two white ones now. Look at this one. Oh, that will go on journals and portfolios. And then she sent this little pack of mushroom stickers. Comes in this little box. Y'all probably seen some of these little boxes before. This one's all mushrooms. Let's see if I can get them out here. Little mini mushrooms. Look at them all. There's just so many. So cute. These will be good in a collage all lined up. Maybe we'll use some of these in a collage all lined up like a little landscape, as a little landscape. You like the kitty? I know, I do too. I know, Tina. So, yeah, a whole handful of mushrooms. Let me just put them in this baggie here. And I'll put these with my letter and my hollow cards. So, yeah, maybe we'll use some of these today. We'll see. And she sent me a couple stencils. Look at this. This is one long stencil. Let's see how's it go this way. Look at this. One long stencil. Who makes this? This is really cool. I've never seen one of these before. I don't know if she knows where who makes this, but this is very cool. Isn't that cool, guys? Yes, Rachel. Well, I was going to do a collage today in my little book. So they used to send that species of mushrooms as a Christmas symbol. Oh, because the red and white. Okay. I know, right? I've never seen this before. Oh, it's a birthday card. Oh my gosh. what a cool way to do a birthday card. Look at all that. That is awesome. And then this one is an accent stencil, which, you know, I'm going to take it out. Look at all the packaging. Hi, Jane. So it could be this. Now, let me tell y'all, this can be, let me find something white here. Uh-oh, I'm dropping out my mushrooms are falling out of the bag. I didn't close the bag. Hang on, let me pick this up over here. This could be like weeds and grass, or it could be, there's my, look, or it could be flames. It could be water. See how many different things it could be? It can be waves and water. It could be grasses and weeds. It could be flames. Very versatile here. Very versatile one. Just saying. I love this. Oh my gosh, Brenda. And look at these guys. Y'all know we don't keep. Oh, I think I kind of dug into the back of that one. This can go in my Asian journal. Look how pretty this is. Look at that gold. I mean, it's almost like gold leafed on there. It's so gold. Oh, Facebook, just ignore it for now. And you can be like, okay. I did hear a ding, Tina. I did hear a ding. Look how shiny that is. I mean, that is some shiny gold stuff right there. I know. Okay, so there's a stack of those. We'll have to do some giveaways with those. And then she sent, well, I'll go through this in a second, but 300 Art Nouveau designs and motifs. We'll look at that. She printed out some of the, to make long, like, here, let me show you. To make a full one, you know, like a double-sided Kirby page into one, so you can have the whole thing. Isn't that cool? So if y'all have your Kirby books, then you could you know, meld them together and make one long one. Now you probably I think she said she had her special printer at the time, but you know, you can take it to the office supply stores and your, you know, Staples and all that and have that done. You saw my face, probably, Rebecca. Probably so. So it's nice to have some of them printed out really large, right? That'll be fun. That'll be fun. So thank you so much for the Kirby pages. Because I have all of Kirby's books, but they're not all on one sheet, right? And that's awesome. Okay, then she sent me some other papers. This would be some cool planets. Look at the green has got shimmer. There you go. You can see it. Those would make good planets. Rooster fodder. Yes. No coloring in the ditch. Exactly, Brenda. Look at that. Look at that. That is going to be some cool collage fodder there, and some stars. And she sent they're like a Bow Bunny. What's this line called? There's this one's called Blast Off Stellar. Oh, Blast Off, I think, is the name of the line. So, and then this one is a what do you call it? A basic gray. These little creatures. Look how cute. And then on the back, this one's a stripe. And then again, this one's, oh, look, one of my little Sailor Moon stickers got away. I tumped them over here, guys, so I had to pick them all up. Okay, so there we go. Bebe. It's Bebe. Look at the little Bebe. I do love it. I love it. Bebe. And then this again is the blast off, the little aliens. Oh, wait, was there something on the back of that? Oh, yeah, there's the back of Bebe. And then here's the Bow Bunny blast off one again. Y'all know I like anything outer space. The little tiny UFOs and the stars. And then she sent these. She said, what did she say on here? She said, I felt that some of these were too good for recycling. They're out of a book. They're out of a color book. And she's even taped them all together. Look, she washi taped them all together. So it's out of a color book because I don't know this particular color book, but I recognize this style. And so look, she taped them all together with washi tape. So cool. So here we go. And these are some mech birds. Mech birds. And of course, beautiful Japanese. That one. I know. This one. And they come printed like this, like with some color done on them. This one, this would be a cool thing for like the parts for a collage. Ooh, I like that too. And then a dragon. Isn't that cool? I'm putting it on the front side. I'm folding them open on the front side. And here is some florals. And it looks like an African princess. And then here is like a tree of life with the little birds and the owl and the squirrels. How cute. I love it all. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you, Julia O. and Brenda, for y'all's awesome happy mail. Yeah, there's some books that come like that, Flo, that have some partial coloring done to them. So this one is a 300 Art Nouveau designs and motifs in full color. And if y'all have know anything about clip art, Carol Bellinger Grafton has done probably thousands of clip art books. I don't know what year this is. I can tell it's a vintage book though. Let's see. Let's see where the copyright date is. Oh, she stuck. I didn't stuck a page in your fish. Oh, how cute is that? How cute is that? Those would be good on a collage. Okay, I'm not seeing a date, but I know this probably from the 70s or 80s. I'm not seeing it a date on there. But oh, here we go. 1983. Hey, I was right in the ballpark. I said 70s or 80s. 1983. And so let's see if I can get the white to be. Let's see. Let's go ahead and brighten that up just a little because we're in white paper, so we have to brighten that up. So I know, right, Flo? So all Art Nouveau. If y'all are old enough, I'll just always say, if you're old like me and Janet or Rachel, then you know what clip art is. And so these are some Art Nouveau clip art. A lot of clip art's just in black and white. These are in color. These were special back in the day when you got a color clip art one. You did, Tina. Tina, you're a baby. You're a baby. I know, right? Aren't they beautiful? And, you usually, when you have these kind of clip art books, I do have a couple of clip art books I do have cut up. But for the most part, you used them for spot illustrations when you did advertising or, stuff like that back in the day. I like them just to draw and doodle from, like just sketch them. So this won't get cut up. I know, just like my Haeckel, I don't know how you say it, Ernst Haeckel. I won't cut that up either. But although the Haeckel one has, there are color books out and less expensive ones that you can get to cut up if you want. But yeah. I'm still trying to process turning 58 this year. I thought you were younger than that, Tina. For some reason, I thought you were like in your 40s. Maybe it's just because you act that way. No, I'm kidding. I mean that. I mean that as a compliment because you're so young at heart. And same thing for Rachel. I could not believe when Rachel and I'm not going to call out anybody's age, but I could not believe how old Rachel was when she told us on somebody's stream. And it's like Rachel, I cannot believe she's that old. But anyway, I'm not calling anybody old. Hi, Shelly. Except me and Janet, I'll call us old. No, but we're not old either. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Brenda R. and Julia O. I love every bit of it. So let's pile this off. And I will I'll make sure and pull some of these for giveaways as well. And I'm gonna have to use these stencils. Gonna have to use these stencils. And my Sailor Moon. And my what do you call it? Mushrooms. I might use some of those today. All right, so let's go ahead and put this aside. Don't forget, we're going to do a giveaway at 10. So if you're a lurker, make sure that you follow my channel. So you're welcome to lurk, but if you have to follow to win, do a giveaway. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to give away this. Terry in Florida sent this last week or the week before. I don't remember, but it's the Flow Sketchbook. And I don't know if you can get these anymore. And Flow doesn't even put their books in the States anymore. You have to subscribe and buy them online. This is probably pretty expensive now if you had to buy it online. But anyway, I'm not sure what year this one came out. Let's see here. It says, it's not saying right at the beginning. So they move things around. So now they put things in the back and here. See? They used to always be, copyright page always used to be in the front. I'm not sure if I'm following or stalking, Rachel. Okay, so this came out in, let's see. Oh, it's so small. I'm looking. Where is it? Hang on. I just got new glasses, so I should be able to. 2016, it looks like. 2016. And it's an awesome book. And it's got little things that you can draw there, and they have them numbered and everything. But look, see? I'll just do a little flip real quick of not the whole book, but just so you can kind of see. And they give you blank pages for you to draw. These kind of books, I never draw in the books. I always just draw them in my sketchbook. If I wanted to draw this or something, I would draw it in my sketchbook, not in the book. That's just me. And that's true of all these kind of books. And then there's this house that you can draw and turn into. Here it is. Draw your own in-house interior. So we'll do a giveaway at 10. See, isn't it cool? All Flow books are cool. I hate that they don't have their Flow magazines coming into the States anymore. Well, unless you subscribe. But you used to be able to buy them at Books A Million and Barnes and Noble, and now they stopped sending them. I'm sure it was expensive. Plus, who knows the shipping issues they may have had, right? So yeah. So thank you, Terry in Florida, for sharing these things to give away. And then there's some. I don't know what was here. It looked like something was here, but I don't know. From 2016, it's been gone. And then here's some tracing paper so you can practice a few sheets of that. And then more things to practice drawing on, some little faces. And just so it's very simple and easy to, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think this might have been the book that G. Brody won, and she is drawn out of this. If it's not this one, it's one similar to it. I think she won one of our giveaways. We gave away either this book a couple years ago. I say a couple. I could say 2 years ago, and it's really like 5. Just time is just really like So I don't know, but anyway, I think she's drawn some of these on her channel, G. Brody. Okay, so we're going to give away that at 10. I know, right? And again, don't forget, Helen Cole put out these pass along journals where you can encourage, and and it's an individual discovery of self-worth as viewed through the eyes of others. And you write all different kinds of encouraging things to them. And there's a just a girl, regular girls, women and girls, and there's a Christian version. Well, this is a standard version. This is the Christian version, and then this is just your general through the eyes of others. And I read a couple of the things out of it. So what we're doing with it is, I want anybody that knows Barb Owen and would like to just, pass along something nice to Barb, something that, she's inspired you with or encouraged you, or you've learned something, or just something nice you want to say to Barb. 6x9, one sheet, just 6x9 in an envelope, international. Send it to me, to my post office box. If Helen or somebody wants to put my post office box back up again, but it's always in my description box under my YouTube channel. And then I'm going to put them all together in a book rather than passing the book along and having it get chance of it getting lost, or, not being able to send it international. So if y'all send it to me, then I'm going to put it in this book and send it to Barb. And you have until March 7th. March 7th is the deadline for you to get me a page, 6x9. It can be a bookmark. It can be something, as long as it's under 6x9 and flat. No dimensions. Don't put puffy flowers and puffy stickers. It's got to be flat. You can draw. You can doodle. One of her prompts here was draw a picture of the person as a superhero. Your favorite quote, tell a story, create a dessert, write a letter, make a list, your favorite quotes, fill in the blanks, things like, it's okay to blank sometimes. Remember that blank is more important than blank, things like that. I encourage y'all to buy the book. Now, somebody suggested, well, buy the book and then tear a page out. Don't do that. If you buy the book, keep the books to somebody that you can literally pass it along to. Use the inspiration out of the book to make a 6x9 page, right? To send to Barb. Don't buy the book just to tear out one piece of paper. Keep the book to give to someone that you're going to literally pass around in your circle of friends. Just write the information on a sheet of paper and send it to me, and I'll put it in the book to send to Barb. Tell a story. Your favorite quote, create a word search, write a letter. And then there's a couple of pages, 2 or 3 of some of the ones. And then at the back of the book, she has blank pages so that if the person that you're passing this around, if somebody got your page and you wanted to, do a sketch and that page was taken, well, then there's blank pages in the back for you to do that as well. And, so there's Tina put the standard pass along. So if I think they're great. They're under $10. And if you buy one, to keep to pass along to your family or a friend in your real life circle, right? Where you don't have to mail it all around. But then just take the idea from it and then send it to me. But you don't have to buy the book. If you just want to write a nice letter to Barb, just say, draw a little doodle or a picture, anything you want. It's to encourage Barb. So it's not anything that you have to do exactly anything out of this book. I'm just saying, just send me something 6x9 that you want to encourage Barb. I will include it in a book and send the book to Barb. But you have until March 7th to get that to me. Okay, thank you, Tina. Tina's putting the individual links there. Okay, and then we're going to send it to Barb to encourage her. So for those of y'all that know Barb, know that she lost Claus Man. I think it's about a little over, maybe it's, I know I say a month ago, maybe it's 2, because I'm real bad at time. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna talk about it every show until March, till we get close up to March, so that, because not everybody watches every show. They'll scrub through. They may not see it, or make sure y'all tell people about it. tell others about sending me a page to send to Barb. Okay. And it's going to be from all of us. All right. So, because I don't see everybody everywhere, you know. So try to do that so we can send a nice book to Barb. All right, now we're going to do my calendars and then we'll do the giveaway. All right, so I already took the plastic off of them. And but I haven't taken out the cardboard out of each one. But keep these cardboards, recycle it into, especially if you do a lot of mailing, you know, do the mail. So this is the only small one I got. And again, I got these at Books A Million the first week of February, all calendars, including date books, planners, journals, not anything in the magazine section. It has to be over in the calendar section or in the up there in the front area. If there's for instance, the Daphne's Diary one was not included in the $3. Okay, the Daphne Diary, which those are not. So okay, Pacola. And so December 30th, I'm not sure what Janet's talking about. December 30th, I missed something. So they're all $3 the first week of February. Okay. So I got this astronomy one. I'm not sure how much it was. Normally $7.99 for this one. And it's the only small one I bought. And it's just because, it's astronomy. So, and I like to use these in my collage and, tear them up and, tear pieces and parts of them. But yeah, look at this one. Oh, just love that. Just love that. I love nebulas. Just love nebulas. Thank you, Tina. So all the links Tina's put all the links in the box. Oh, and also yesterday I got somebody message me or commented right after the show was over. I mean, Monday, right after the stream was over on Monday, someone messaged me, the chat's not there. And I commented back that sometimes it takes some hours for the chat to show up. I've had it even go up to 3 days before the chat showed up. So if you go back and watch one of the streams that's live, at least mine, some people turn the chat off. So not everybody lets the chat be in the recording, but I do. But if you don't see the live chat later or right away, it sometimes, for whatever reason, it takes sometimes a couple hours up to a couple days for it to have the chat render. So I don't know why that is. Don't ask me why. So yeah. So there's that one is the astronomy. This one is Celestial Skies. This one is normally, how much is this one? $14.99. $3. I know, Janet, right? I love the space one. So I'm just going to kind of put the tops in here. See, they were all. This is the first time I've gone through them. I know Janet's going, what? You didn't go through? No, I haven't gone through them. I just took the plastic off of them. I just took the plastic off of them so I can show them to you. So I haven't been through them all either. I mean, they have the little thumbnails on the back. So I did see that, but I haven't seen them full size. I didn't see what you said, Rachel. So no, you're not going to offend me anyway. So. But look at that. Look at that water. And just looking at it, I can get ideas of how to do water. More how to paint water. You just I can see myself with the brush in hand with the Payne's gray flat behind it with the white on top. I could stop right now and paint that water. I mean, don't tempt me. I will stop right now and paint that water. Oh. See, Jonna Ing's remark. Make a list. Make a list of what? Make a list of what, Rachel? I can't scroll back. I'll be sitting here trying to find people's comments. Somebody's free to re-comment it for me, but I did not see the make a list for what. I didn't see it. Let's see. Hi, Jeff, Nettie. I said hi to Holly. So, so that one is the Celestial Skies. Okay. This one is the Hubble Space Telescope. John is wondering how to start an art journal. Well, it depends on what kind of art journaling you like to do. Do you like to do more writing and a diary, or do you like to do more art? Because those, to me, I do two separate types of journals depending on that. I have more writing journals where I might just, put a little bit of doodle or something and it's mostly writing. Then I have journals, and I've shown, go back and look in my art journal playlist, and there's hundreds. Look in my art journal playlist and you'll find going through all my art journals, and you'll see all the different kinds, all the different kinds of journals that I do. Okay. Otherwise I'll be pulling out all my journals right now. I don't want to do that. Yeah, and also put your comments to me in caps, because that draws my eye. And Jeff, no, I'm not suggesting the double top dairy. Oh my gosh. Hi, Elnaras. But yeah, if you look in my playlist, I have a color book playlist. I have art journaling, collage, mixed media. I have like 20 something. Thank you, Pacola. 20 something different playlists. Okay, so here's the Hubble. Oh, let me take out the cardboard out of it. You're welcome, Joanna. This looks so fractal. This will probably get turned into a dragon or a koi fish. Yes, Tina. What, Tina? Oh, it's your keyboard. I saw Tina go, Dee. Tina. Oh my gosh. Wait, let's see. I wish you would pull out all. I have done that before, Kitty Jen. I have pulled out all my art journals before. I'm telling you. Go look at my playlist. They're all in there multiple times. I pull my journals out all the time. I know the regulars here going, oh no, there she goes again with the collage one. There she goes again with the abandoned ones. There she goes. No, I do all the time. I repeat them. You're so needy, Tina. So anyway, oh, look at that. All it needs is a whale or a fish or a. I hate to put whale. You know why I don't like to put whales in space? I've done it a few times because it always makes me think of the Star Trek with the whales. The Star Trek movie, the one with the whales. So, not that I mind that, because I love me some Star Trek. Okay, so there's the Hubble. Then we have Bob Ross. Now, what I like about Bob Ross, and I have, what else do I have? I have a poster book of him. I have a book of and so it's about, I think it's 8.5 by 11. I'm not sure where it is right now. But we one day took all the posters and we made Bob Ross doing all kinds of fun. We took different collage elements and put them in the scenes, because now this one is just his paintings, but in the poster ones, Bob Ross was superimposed into the scene. So we had Bob Ross hanging out with robots and Bob Ross hanging out with all kinds of things. Thank you, Nettie. Oh, Dee. Hi, just came. Hi, Edgy. Hi, Afro Sensible Sister. Thousands of hours of goodness in a place. Thank you, sister. I appreciate that. Okay, so here we go. This is Bob Ross. So these are his paintings, and I still watch Bob Ross. I think he's on 3 Saturday mornings a month. There's one on PBS. Our PBS channel does something else on one of the Saturdays, like they interrupt Bob Ross, and so he's on like 3 times a month on PBS at I think it's 5:30 Saturday morning. I think it's 5:30, but he's still on. Plus, you can find him online. Bob Ross is everywhere. So I'm gonna click on him. So cute, so cute, sister. She always waves. It's so cute. Hi there and back again. Yes. There's a Bob Ross documentary, and everybody's saying it's not that good. I have his bio. I have a book on him, a biography. No, it's a magazine. I think it came out as a magazine, but it's like a book. It might as well have just put it in a book cover. But I do have that on Bob Ross. But these are so fun to put a scene in them. Like I think on this one I put a Bigfoot. I think I put Bigfoot on this one. Oh yeah, and there's a Bob Ross marathon every week. Is it every weekend, Arlene? I knew that they had Bob Ross marathons on Twitch, but I didn't know it was every weekend. See, look. See, you could just do so much. Make a little world. You already have the background. So, and his little happy little cabins and clouds. So, look at that. See, this is where you could have a whale jumping or a fish or a robot standing on, or an astronaut. Paint the sky out black and have an astronaut standing there. Have something peeking up out of the water. I might pull out my that pink collage book that has thousands of random items, and we might play with this just to give y'all ideas, because I'm all about the Society of Idea Collectors, right? I'm all about giving y'all ideas. So a lot of times you'll see me, someone will say, well, why didn't you finish X, Y, and Z? Well, it was just about giving you the idea. That was the point. An elephant. Exactly, Holly. Let's see. Rachel says, still love that Bob Ross hair was a... Yes, it was. That's true. I did read that. It was a hairdressing mistake. And, but he maintained it because it was easy, but I don't think he really liked it. I don't think he really liked his afro, but anyway, so maybe we'll pull out some fun things and go through Bob Ross. I'll set this one kind of aside now. Well, let me just real quick, because people say, well, I want to see some. Oh, here, I'm going to show y'all. Here's a couple of my here's some of my 12 by 12 collages. Here's one here. Now, are they 100% done? I don't know. Maybe not. This one's not. I just stuck this zebra on there with a piece of tape because I'm not sure what I want to do with him. But I have my astronaut and this zebra, so I know it's gonna make a mark, but so I'm not sure if I even want this one in there. But there's one of my another one there. I got this one. I really like this one. See the little astronauts? Spaceship in the water there. Crashed. So there's that one. And then this one. And this one's not done either, but I really like it. I just like that one lone little person right there. And see there's a dolphin in space. I just like the composition of this. I may or may not do anything with it. And I'll see a lot of these guys, I do these for myself because I like doing them and I like creating worlds. Now this one's not done, and this one's so funny. All right, let me show you the top first. So I have to finish doing the Hollywood sign here. So the watch hands are going to form that Hollywood sign. And the girls on the rocket, I'm going to have rocket fuel coming out of the rocket. So they're heading to Hollywood. And they're leaving this poor guy behind. Oh my goodness. So this is just a bunch of 50s images, you know, the old TV. And I don't know. I really like this one. They're heading for trouble. Oh, anyway, so there's a couple of my, I pulled these out just to give y'all an example. Okay, cats in space, or space cats. Oh yes, and there we go. We're gonna do a giveaway here in a minute. So, like Rachel said, make sure you have live chat selected at the top. We will still see your your number entry in order, but you won't. And well, you're probably not going to see it in order anyway. But so I rely on my mods, and we all go with it. But make sure you have live chat clicked at the top. Okay. Also, make sure that you have your little wheel setting set at either 1080 or 720p. Sometimes YouTube will snap you out of high def and put you into 144, and you're going to get a fuzzy picture. So make sure that if it looks fuzzy to you, make sure your personal little wheel, the little settings wheel, is set to 720 or 1080p. Okay. So, hi, Karen Merritt, Shelly, Allred, anybody else popping in? So, look, hiss. Oh wait, let me take out the cardboard out of the middle. Look, it's a popsicle. Riding on a popsicle. Oh my goodness. I just think this is so cute. Look at that little paw. Look, and it looks like an astronaut, suit. Look, it has little lines like it's rubber. I know, right? They're just so adorbs. So adorbs. Taco cats. Another one. Oh, they're just so sweet. Yeah. Hi, Carla. Good to see. Carla, did you get your book? Carla won a giveaway a couple weeks ago. I don't think I've seen that you said you got it. And CB, I don't know if CB's, haven't seen her yet, but CB, I saw later at Janet, I think it was at Janet, she asked if I got her e-card, and I did get your e-card, CB. So, yes, I did get your e-card. It was funny. Let's see. Look at that look on his face. Oh my gosh. They're just so fun, aren't they? Isn't it just fun, guys? Sushi. Look, they're in the sushi. I got your art card with the goodies in it. Okay, good. Okay, I'm glad, Joanne. I don't know. I missed it. Carla, did you get it? Let me scroll back. I can't scroll back very far. Carla, did you get your book? I hope you got it. I think I sent it out week before last. Oh, look at the pumpkins. Dee, you got it yesterday. Okay. You're welcome. Oh, I'm so glad. I like to know when people get the books. I can't resend them if you don't get them, but I like to know when people get their books when I do a giveaway. So there we go. So cute. So that is Space Cats. Okay. Then this is the Victoria, they come out every year. Cynthia Hart's Victoria 20, and they always have inclusions in these. Again, I haven't opened it up yet. So this one comes like, these next three are like envelopes. Okay. They always have these inclusions in them. In this nice big envelope. Let's get rid of the cardboard in this one is a pop-up calendar of cats. Look at this. It's a pop-up calendar. If I had desk space, I'd set this out. I have no desk space for something like this. But isn't that cute? And it has the little stand so you can make it stand up there. So very cute. And then they have all these different inclusions in them every year. This is and this calendar is not cheap. These are $15.99 normally. And again, I got all these each calendar here for $3. They're $3 each. So here's this Victorian girl. This Christmas Santa, Valentine, and lovebirds. Make some space cat paper clips. Oh, and then this is the calendar. And the thing about this calendar is there is so much if you like to cut, especially if you like to fussy cut things out, because there's the top, but around the edges as well. They always have, they go completely around the edges. And these are actual photographs of real Victorian. Hi, Colleen. Colleen, did Kathy tell you about the roller skates? Where's my phone? Did you go back and watch it, Colleen? Probably not, because Colleen doesn't get up till, well, I'm not going to fuss at her. But anyway, did you did you see the roller skates, Colleen? So when we went shopping, let me find my photos here. When we went shopping over the weekend with me, Denise, and Boo, well, Hubster was there too, but he's out hanging around, so because he didn't want to. Let's see here. But I talked about you during this show Monday. Where is she? She's still here. Colleen, where are you? She did tell me about the roller skates. Okay, look. Look, they're selling roller skates now. There's white ones, pink ones, blue ones, and then these ones are the best. Look at these. Boo was going to get some of these, but they didn't have them in her size. Look at those. Look at those beauties, Colleen. I took these pictures because of you, Colleen. I took those pictures because we talk about going roller skating. I would so go roller skating. I don't even want to go roller skating with. But anyway, they didn't have Boo's size. The smallest size they have is a 6, and she wears a 5. I know. She wears a 5, so they didn't have her size. So, and then if y'all missed it, here is my little tour of the paper source. And I showed the papers that I bought on Monday. I know you can see the reflection of my camera in there too. So we went to the paper store. So I showed my paper haul on Monday. So if y'all missed that, you can go back and see my paper haul. There's the hole. Look how big it is. It's huge. And then there's Boo right there. She is so cute. So yeah. Anyway, I had to show you those roller skates. Okay, so back to the Victorian calendar. I know, I do too. And again, there's little images all the way around. Maybe I can kind of turn it this way so you can see them all. So you can fussy cut these little things out if you like, to do a journal and, an art journal or just a diary journal. If you do something every month, you can cut cut out the word. You can cut out some of the images and use them in your art journals. And you can find a lot of old calendars and things like this at yard sales and, Goodwill and stuff like that. Because it doesn't have to be this year for you to find them and cut them out, right? Keep your balance on roller skates. Not rollerblade. I know. I got rollerblades for my 50th birthday, Carla, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do the rollerblades. But roller skates, you don't have your ankles, you know, you don't have to do as much balancing and ankle strength with roller skates as you do with roller blades, right? Oh, hi CB. I did get your e-card. I saw you ask that. I saw it later. You asked in chat, and I did get your e-card. Thank you so much. It was hilarious. So there's that, and all the inclusions in it. Let me just kind of slip that in this envelope here so I can. Come on, go back in there. See if I can get it back in. There we go. Now that I popped it open, it doesn't want to go back in. Okay, so there's that. Then we got the Rooster calendar. Oh, Colleen, look, a Rooster calendar. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. All right, well, just let me go ahead and finish. Well, no, let's go ahead and do the giveaway. We'll do the giveaway, and then we'll come back to the, because I got two more. I got the Mary Englebrite one and the Rooster one to show. So let's go ahead and do the giveaway. So let me tell y'all how it works. Now, this is not international. It's only U.S. I will do a separate giveaway for a international. I'll surprise you. I already got the idea what to give you for international. Okay, but we'll wait a minute. So let's do U.S. first. This has to be U.S. only. Where's my marker? Oh, I keep losing my Sharpie. I take them downstairs. Okay, so this is U.S. only. Now let me tell you how it works. Okay, this is how it works, and this is from Terry in Florida, who gave us these books for giveaways. Okay, so this is how it's. Kathy, yeah. Don't, if you start putting in numbers, everybody starts putting in numbers. Don't put any numbers in yet. Okay. All right. So this is for US only because I can't ship books international because it costs more than the book to ship. When I type in go, put in a number between 1 and 100. It doesn't matter if there's 500 people here because it's the first person closest to the number without going over. So it doesn't matter how many people are here because it's the first person closest without going over. Let me get my random.org up. Don't wait till I type in go. Wait till I type in go. Let me get random.org. Okay. So after everybody puts in their number, then I will generate a number between 1 and 100. First person closest without going over. Okay. One number only. One number only. US only. We're going to do something separate for the internationals. Okay. Hang on. Okay. First person closest without going over. US only, one number only. We'll do a separate one for international. Okay. All right. And thank you, Terry in Florida, for sharing some books to give away. Thank you so much. Okay, so get your numbers in. First person closest without going over. Okay, don't dilly-dally, dawdle, lollygag. Okay. I'm going to make myself a note for the international. So all the same rules will apply when we do the international. Okay. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, there we go. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to generate a number. 47. First person closest to 47 without going over. 47 without going over. Okay. All righty. So let's scroll back. I see a 42. I see a 46. I see a couple of 46s. I'm looking for 47. I haven't seen a 47 yet. My mods have already put it in there. I'm just scrolling. Okay, I see a couple 46s. Let's see the first one. So, who was the first one? Okay, was it Missy Johnson was the first one with 46? Missy Johnson? Okay, Janet, everybody's saying. So, Missy, send me your email. Send me your address. I don't share your address with anybody. So, just so you know. So, Missy Johnson, congratulations. You get it, Missy. You get it. Here's my email. There you go. Email me your address. And the quicker you get me your address, the quicker it goes out. So I'll probably either go to the post office tomorrow or Friday. So if you give me your address right away, I will get the flow. I will get the flow sketchbook, which I did a little flip through a minute ago. I'll send this to you in the next couple days. Did she see? Hi, Faithful Mess. Okay. All right, now we're going to do an international. All right, so I think what I'm going to do, should I go ahead and tell you what I'm going to do first, or should I? Let's see here. I think I'll pick the ones I want to do. I'm going to pick these and this. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do for the international, now this is international, only same rules apply. Do not put anything in. Oh, I already wrote this down. Don't put in a number until you see me type in go. What I'm going to do is for the international person that wins, I'm going to tear out 2 pages out of each one of these. So that'll be 6 pages. Random, whichever ones I decide, because I can, and they'll have to be folded, but I will put them in an envelope. Let me see. Do I have one handy? That way I can fold them and put them in. I can mail them in an envelope like this, international. Okay. So I will tear out 2 pages out of Victorian, 2 pages out of the Space Cat, and 2 pages out of Bob Ross to send to an international. An international. I don't want to put it on the calendars. I'm not sending you the whole calendar. I'm going to tear some pages out. Okay. Everybody looks like everybody. Terry, you think you're first. Everybody thinks they're first. When a drawing is held, your number, depending on Google, Chrome, whoever you have, but 4 or 5 people have already said that it was Missy Johnson. Okay, I know it looks like you are, but you're not. And make sure you have live chat selected at the top, not just top chat, because top chat doesn't show you all the chat. Okay. So yes, exactly, Janet. Okay, so here we go. Wait till I type in go. I know. Wait till I type and go. This is international only. I'm going to send you some calendar pages that you can use, cut it up, or put in your art journal, or whatever you want to do. I'll tear some out and send them to you. Okay. And one number only. First person closest without going over to the new number that we'll pick on random.org. Okay. All right. There we go. International only, one number only. Okay. Okay. And of course, you have to send me your address. Hi, Dot. By the way, Dot wins a lot. Dot in the UK, Pandora's Box. Dot. She seems to win a lot. So we'll see. And Miss Seki's won a couple times too in the Netherlands, and some of the Canadian girls. So yeah. All right, I'm going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right. Let's get my random.org back. We're going to pick a new number. Okay. So there was the US winner. So we're going to generate a new number for international. 50. First person closest to 50 without going over. Okay. 50. 50. First person closest to 50 without going over. Yeah, that's a good idea too, Painty Girl. Thank you. Yeah, if you refresh. And if you have live chat selected. If you have top chat, you're not even going to see all the chat. So, okay, first person closest to 50. Let's scroll back. Jane had 39. Maseki went over. Joanne went over. So it looks like it's Jane. Is it Jane with 39? It looks like it's Jane. Okay, Jane. You got it. And I do have Jane's address. So, yeah. So you don't have to send me your address, Jane. So I'm going to send you 2 pages out of each one of these. It'll be a surprise. I won't tell you what ones. Then you can do whatever you want with them, right? So there we go. So that's I've already shown these. So let me set this aside. Well, yeah, I might play with the Bob Ross one for a minute, but okay, so there you go, Jane. I'm going to send you some calendar pages that you can cut up, tear up. I thought the Victorian one would be a good one because then you can cut little bits out, and the Bob Ross gives you a background you can play with, and the Space Cast just because it's fun. Okay? All right, let me show you the last 2 calendars here. The Proud Rooster calendar. Again, I've not taken it out. This one is normally $17.99. And again, I got all these for $3. $3 at Books A Million. And this one doesn't have a because it came in a sleeve, it doesn't have the cardboard in it. Okay, so here we go. I didn't win 2 times in a row today. Okay, so let me just show you the roosters. And this one is on, this one's a little more expensive. This is kind of that linen feel paper. It has that kind of textury feel paper. So, yeah. I know every year, little sister, every year Books A Million puts all their calendars on sale for $3 the first week of February. The first week of February, I go stock up. If you missed it, I've already shown a whole bunch of calendars before you got here then, I guess. So, y'all know I like drawing and painting roosters just because they have a lot of different variety of detail. And so, I just like this one. So, and it shows you the different kinds of roosters, right? It shows you different kinds. Oh, thank you, Jane. That's sweet. Thank you. I know, Laura, right? So that one is Proud Roosters. And the last one is Mary Englebrite again. This is in a sleeve. I haven't taken it out. And I'll show you this one. I think, is there an inclusion? No, I thought there was an inclusion in there. So, Mary Englebrite. Let me move the cardboard here. So, a year's worth of inspiration. So, I'll flip through for you. If y'all have never bought Mary, or well, I don't know if it's still in print. I think Janet and I both probably bought it back in the 90s. Her biography. It's an awesome book. If you could ever even check it out of the library, it's a book about 12 by 12. It's a big book, and in her biography, if y'all want, I can always go pull it out and show it to you. But it's an amazing book. It's very inspiring how she started out with no money, and she took her last whatever dollars and got a booth at the, this is back, she got a booth at the New York stationery, um, uh, I don't want to say the stationery fair, but it's, yeah, I don't know. There's another name for it, the stationery um, expo. And that's how she got started making greeting cards. So, just thought I'd flip through this one for you. I must be a mermaid. I have no fear of depths and a great fear of shallows. Isn't that sweet? Hi, Shelly. Oh, yeah. You asking me something, Shelly? You just saw my name. Oh. I'm sure you can get these on Amazon or, on, one of the bookstores' websites. Ever go to her store in Atlanta? No, I never did go to her store in Atlanta, Shelly. I did not. What does the biography book look? I'll go grab it, Tina. I'll go grab the book. It's in the other room. I moved all my art books. All my art journals are and sketchbooks and everything are still in here, but I moved all my art books to the other room because I ran out of room. So I'll go in the other room and get it. So okay, so that's the Mary Englebrite one. All right, so let me go ahead and put these to the side. Always got a big mess to clean up after a stream because everything is everywhere, which that's okay. I do it because I love you. All right, let me go see if I can find that Mary Englebrite book real quick. Guys, I'm not seeing it. I don't want to take any more of y'all's time digging for it, but I can't find it right off the bat. So I'll have to find it for you. Let me make a note. Mary Englebrite book. And I'll show it to you Monday. I can't find it right off the top. I mean, I'm telling you, I got hundreds and hundreds of books, and I can't find it. So I ran my hand over all the books. I can't find it. I don't think I took it downstairs, but there is that possibility that it's in my library downstairs. So sorry. Okay. We'll look for it. I'll show it to you on Monday, Tina. Okay. So I am thinking that we will do some collage maybe in our little collage book because it's my year of color. And I've been trying to do, something in this little book let's see, the last one we did for the color was yellow, this one. And this was the first one for the year. Okay. So I don't know what color I want to do, or even if I want to do a color. It doesn't I don't have to do it if I don't want to a particular color. It just depends on whether I get inspired. This one's just a starter. This one's a starter. And but these were some that I'd already done in my little mini comp, and so I didn't want to waste it. So when I do a one that's all one color like yellow, I'll do it in this book throughout the year. But I don't know if that's what I'm going to do today. It just depends on what I get inspired. So there's a blank page. I don't know what I want to do yet, but you do want to put some wax paper so you don't glue your pages together. And we'll see what I want to do. We shall see what I want to do. Okay. Yeah, I don't have to do it if I don't want to. Rachel, exactly. Oh my gosh. Barb, you're so cute. No, it wasn't. I don't think it was. I think it was Bob Ross's mentor was. I see him. He's an old bald-headed man. I can't think of his name right off the top of my head, but that was Bob Ross's mentor. And when Bob Ross was in the Army and he was stressed out, I think he was living in Alaska at the time, he took a class on the base with him. I see his picture, William Alexander. So William Alexander's, not him personally, I don't think it was his personal class, but they were teaching the William Alexander painting method. And so Bob Ross took a class and he was hooked. So he immediately wanted to go, become a William Alexander licensed person. And so that's how he got started. And I think he's the one that started the happy little trees and the happy little this and the happy little this. I think that was William Alexander. So, and let's see. If y'all ask me questions, put it in caps. If you have any questions. I did refill with my Janet. Janet sent me the big jars of my golden matte medium. I refilled my little jar with the big jar because this is easier just to use. So I refilled my little jar with Janet's big jar. So I have that handy. Let's see what else. I'm going to need a brush here. Hang on. I'm going to need a glue brush. Let me grab one of those out of my glue brush. I think I need to get some new glue. These glue brushes are getting a little old. I probably should get a different glue. What I do is when my brushes get old, my acrylic paint brushes get old, then I put them in. They're the only ones that sit in water, are the glue brush, so they stay soft and flexible. But that's what I use for old acrylic paintings that they get really bad. Then they are designated a glue brush. So let's see. Were y'all asking about the Books A Million? I guess y'all answered that, Phil. No Books A Million on Hobby Lobby Canada. Oh, sorry, Rachel. Your huskies would never survive. I had a husky in Alaska, and we moved to Alabama from Alaska, and we took our husky with us. Then we moved to Georgia. I forget how old Chipper was. She lived about 12 years. 10? I don't remember because it was from Alaska in the 80s. So we lived in Alaska in the 80s. So let's see. All right. So I don't know what I want to do yet. I have no clue. I thought about doing a Bob Ross scene or, maybe a space scene to start. I'm looking at my new calendars just because. Oh, here, let's pull this little one since I'm doing a little page instead of a big one. And again, if y'all have missed, well, let me just I'll grab one. I'll grab one for, let's see, to show you some of my abandoned books where I've done a couple of, I'll just pull a couple collages. Let me pull a space one here. Okay, this is one of my favorites. I'll just show one. I don't know if I can do that, but we'll try. We'll try to just do one. Okay, so you can, because it's a space and a nebula. Let's see. Let me find 102. All right, I'll show two. 102. I'll show two of them. So I know y'all regulars have seen these a gazillion times, but I'll show it for some of the new people. So what I'll do is I take an abandoned like here. All right, so this is Abandoned Places, Kieran and Connolly, and this is one of the pages out of the book. Well, our husky, she was a wild thing, I'll tell you. She flushed out moose in the woods, and she was crazy dog. And but anyway, so this is in Abandoned Places, and I just really, as soon as I saw this, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. Well, not exactly, but I had kind of a vision in my head, minus the person. The person was an afterthought. So this is what I turned it into. So she was an afterthought. I thought her and the feather, but I knew that I wanted to do this. I knew I wanted to do this little bridge across here in space, and to have like this little time temple thing there. So this is what it started out as. And this is what we turned it into. So you can, if you're afraid to start with the blank page, you don't know where to start, then get you a book. And now get you a book that you like. I always tell people, if you don't like abandoned places, if you don't like gardens, if you don't like birds, well, don't get you a book on those things, right? Get you a book that you want to alter on a theme that you like. Because if you don't, you're not going to stick with it. You're not going to stick with, 100 pages. All right. Then the next one I'll show you is this. And this one's not varnished yet. I try to varnish them after I'm done. But this one, I wanted a nebula, and then these little guys, well, they look like little guys with metal detectors. They're actually just little huts turned over on their sides, but they look like little guys metal detecting. Let me take a sip of juice here. And the reason I pulled this particular picture is because I'm going to do the space scene. So this is what we turned it into. So I kept the bridge, I made this into a bridge going to the city and put space on either side of the world there. So, yeah. That's what I like to do for I call it reverse collage, where you have a picture that you already have to start. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm not sure how far this one is back here. This one is, I'm trying to see because the page numbers are covered up, right? Page numbers are covered up, but this one. So this one, and then turned it into this one. So I painted the water and painted like coming out from the sky out there. So, but anyway, if you want to see more of these guys, just go look in my abandoned collage. I'm not sure there's mixed media collage, abandoned books, I think is one of the playlists, but they're all in there. So I'll show you this last one here. This one. So yeah, so that one is with abandoned, and I have abandoned places, castles, palaces, civilizations, sacred places, abandoned America, forgotten heritage. I've got a whole bunch of them, and I work in them periodically. You know, just working them periodically. So, but I have a whole shelf of those. And then I am occasionally working in this one. This was a Nat Geo one. Hang on, let me get this one. That Trisha Green sent. I already took the cover off of it, but Trisha Green sent this one. So I have done a couple. I can't show you a before and after in this one because I only have the one, but I'll show you a couple places where I'm just kind of working in this one as I go. You know, when I go, see, it's not even glued down yet. So this one's coming through a wormhole here, and so I just. Try to find some that I've worked on. It's a thick book, so I'm trying to flip it. This one I worked a little bit on, that jellyfish. So sometimes I'll just pick up a book like this and just do a little bit of play on it. This one. I love this one. I got it bookmarked to work on because I love that page. Let's see. So find a book out of that sky there. Find a book that you would like to alter. Make sure it's something you like, because if you don't like it, you're not going to stick with it. And you know, you just go and play in it. Added this little dinosaur. This guy's like diving. And I just added that little dinosaur there because like he's carrying him away. I love that one. Let's see. I was working on this one here. Got a couple more in here I've worked on. I don't have these marked off. Did this one? This was like just a flat with the rhino there, and I added King Tut there and painted in the sky, painted the mist. But it's fun to do. It's very, it makes you be imaginative. It just makes you be imaginative. You know, just get you some, you know, a magazine or some collage images and just, you know, have fun. This one, I just have the watch on there. This one, this is all what it looked like, and I just added the watch right there. I haven't glued it down yet. So if you can just tack it down with a glue stick until you're sure. Just tack it down with the glue stick. You know, added the fangs. Take your images and just flip through a book and just add them. Am I frozen? Let me see. Let me do a test. Sometimes my chat. This looks like it's rolling, but this guy put a little astronaut here. This was just a nebula thing, and I made it into no, I think it was a close. Was the close up of a, what do you call it? No, it had to be the nebula. Well, anyway, what do you call that? You know, the plant that Venus flytrap, and I put the astronaut in there, and then added some more. Added the space. Thank you, Icy. This one. So this right here was in the book, and then I painted in the water over here, and then continued the sky over that away. So yeah, it's out of these dinosaurs. That one fell into the pit. Added some mist, you know. This one. Added the space and the cloud wisps. Could just continue that over that away. Haven't finished this one. Playing with that one. So anyway, they're fun to, find you a book that really appeals to you. And then you can always start with, I don't know if I can get to it. I said I wasn't going to pull out my journals. And what am I doing? I'm pulling out my journals. Not sure if this one has the best ones in it. But so this is one of those Dilutions journals. And these I started from scratch with nothing. But I always like to show y'all both versions because some people don't want to start with the altered book. Well, you can start with just gluing your own images down and making your own world. So this is one of the Dilutions books. The pages are, like, let me find one. This cream color page. Well, they're like a little off-white and they're real thick. They're not quite really cardstock, but they're thick pages. And I painted the inside, of course, they're just like a craft color cover. And same thing for this. And so these are started from scratch with nothing on them. This one's from 2016. This book, I think, started, although I've added other things since then. So, see, I'll start like this. Like you're going to see me start today in this little one. This is just a bigger version. So I'll just glue things down like this, and then I'll play with them and turn them into a world. So these have some starter pages. Let me just flip to some of the ones that I've got done in here, like this one. We did this one last year. Another sample page. So there's a sample page. It's not varnished yet. I do varnish them all eventually. This one, see, this one's been varnished. See the shine on it. This one's been varnished. That one's from 2016. This one's from 2016. I really like this one with the tiger in the 3 dimensions. Let's see if I got anything else I want to show in this book. This one. Yeah, let's see. Do I have another one in here? It's finished. So anyway, so you can start from scratch, or you can start with something that's already got something on it to alter it. All right. So. And I'll show you one more. I said I wasn't going to do this, and here I am. The other option you can do is use napkins as a base. This is my napkin journal, and you can use napkins and color book pages and create worlds with napkins. Okay, so these are some of my napkin journal pages. So there's lots of different things you can do to make collage. And then now, this year, I'm working mostly, or trying to work mostly in the traveler's notebooks, the Midori type, and just doing like more base. I don't want to say basic. I don't want to say that, but like let me just, things like this. So I'm doing more simpler kind of things with more combo of writing and journaling. So I'm doing more of these kind of things this year, plus being my year of color. I'm doing one just in different colors. So this is my year of color one, since that's what I'm talking about today. And so like here's the yellow. How do I hear? Helen with Golden Matte Medium. golden matte medium. And you do have to be a little careful. Also, when you do napkin journaling, you have to peel off all the backings. Sometimes there's 2 or 3 layers of white on the backs. You have to peel all that off. Put the matte medium down, put the napkin down carefully, and then put matte medium over the top. It will still be wrinkled. The napkins do still wrinkle. They're not going to be perfectly flat, but that doesn't bother me. That's a napkin, right? But yeah, I use golden matte medium for all my collage needs, all my collaging needs. And so I've also been making little art cards to go along with the color, and I've been giving all but one away so that I keep one in my journal. So there's the orange one. So here's the red one. Here's the red card. I haven't finished purple yet. Here's the pink card and the pink page. Then I started the olive. There's the olive one. No cards for the rest of these yet. There's a blue page. And I think that's all in this one. And then I've also been doing a couple of themed ones, like the Art Nouveau. Where's my Art Nouveau? The Art Nouveau one. We worked in this one quite a bit last week. And this one's a lined journal. It's not like the Midori. It's not like the Travelers. It's just a regular flat spine journal. And it has lines on it. I just ignore the lines until I go to writing, until I go to write. But I'll just work over the tops, over the top of it. So there's this kind of collaging. There's just so many different, it's just like whatever you like. There's just so many ways. You just got to try different things. So this one's got stenciling and cutouts. And eventually it'll have more writing. This one. I'm really enjoying doing these this year, because it's not like my usual collaging. It's much more simplified. It's kind of a combination, gluing, collaging, journaling. You know, it's got stenciling. You can do drawing. You can do a lot of things in it. So there's a couple extra things there. I gotta that one. That one. So that's my Art Nouveau. So anyway, I got a whole stack of journals that I'm working through or on during, whenever. I can work in multiple books with no problem. A lot of people can't work in one book and not finish it before they go on to another one. These don't even include my sketchbooks. Those are just my collage, my mixed media, my gluing kind of books. I have all kinds of sketchbooks that I just draw, doodle, ideas. Society of Idea Collectors. This is my current stack of idea books that I have currently. I moved some of the stuff in here because I have some blank places in here. So as long as I have that blank space, but I still have all this stuff. This is a whole bunch more from some of my 3-ring Society of Idea Collectors. I pulled out that I want to pull some of this out to put in here. So I just got so many ideas. I like to keep, I'll say I keep track of them, but I write them down, and then, whoops, this book is falling apart. This one is just really falling apart because I pull this one out all the time, and I'm not going to go through it because I just did this one last week. But then my ginormous big sketchbook, this big thick one, this is the one that's got a lot of sketches, doodles, some of my older artwork. So I did a flip of this one last week. So I'm not going to do that now, but just to show you that I have sketchbooks like this. So there's just so much. So many So many different ways to collect your ideas. Then I have a spiritual journal. Just so many. Okay, let's see what we can do here now with some collaging. So let me get a little tray here. And I just use these, especially on camera, I just use these little coffee lids. And some of y'all that like to see paint, the paint skins. So with acrylic paint, you can peel them off. You got a perfectly flat piece of paint skin. I'm just cleaning it off so that I can put some matte medium down in here. What vitamins do you take? I take vitamin D3 and the Nature's, what are those called? Those Nature, is it Nature's Own? The one that's all vegetables and one that's fruit. I think it's called Nature's Own. They're advertised on TV all the time. I take those and vitamin D3. Okay, so let's see. Let me get one of these little, I'll get another little palette for some paint. Now, when I'm painting by myself, I have different things I can paint with. So I've got all kinds of small paint trays and inking and this giant tray, but I can't put this under the camera. It's just too big and it's too in the way. So I don't usually paint with that on camera. All right, so let's see if we can set us up a little scene. And then I will also pull, let me find it here. This one here. Hang on, I'm over in my collage fodder here. I try to keep most of my collage fodder in these plastic sleeves because it seems to be the best that I can organize. Although I have these books of these things to cut out, extraordinary things to cut out, and all kinds of stuff stuck in there too. So I'm just going to pull that because it's kind of quick to go through something like this. Or some of this. I just got all kinds of things sitting here. There's paint chips. Those shouldn't be in there. This should be in another. Paint chips need to go. I think I pulled these for the year of color, but this kind of gets in the way. So let's put these paint chips separately. All right. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see. Go back to doing collage with things we send. Elmaris, I do have I do want to do that. I have about 5 people left, I think, that I have not finished making collages. Now, here's the thing. I'm going, for those of y'all that don't know, about a year ago, I think it was, could have been longer, don't know the dates. I told everybody if you wanted to send me in an envelope, full of, or not full, but an envelope of collage fodder, and I would make you a collage, an 8.5 by 11 or 8 by 10 collage using just the stuff in the envelope. And I made, I don't know, 10 of them maybe, and I probably have, I don't know, 5, 6 left. And so I did a lot of those and sent them out. I send the originals out, but I did qualify by saying there's no guarantee that I will do it. So if you send me, if you had sent me in your collage fodder to make you one, I have all those are in their own. Where is it? I have them in a one envelope just for the people that I still have to do them for. But so yes, maybe eventually. So let's see. Bye, Hermit's Tail. Let's see. Hi, sweet lady. Who else am I missing? I was running around showing the journals again, which I always say I'm not going to do, and then I end up doing it. Okay, so, but if you want to see more of my collage, my mixed media, my abandoned, my altered, my mix all of it, and color book pages, which I have, I think, over 400 videos on color books. So there's plenty. Okay, so let me see here what I want to start with. I'm just going to flip till I find something that catches my eye. Kind of like that one. Kind of like that one. Like that one. This might work because it's kind of small. But yeah. So if you have any questions, put it in caps so I see it. Otherwise, more than likely, I'm not going to see your comments if it's not in caps. Because, I don't just sit here and read chat. I do try to read it as we go. I try not to not look at chat, while I'm working. But I do ask it, put it in caps so it draws my eye to it. Okay, another thing about using collage, I will fussy cut some things out. Like, let me find something here, a fussy cut. Let me find something here. I will fussy cut things out. Okay, like here, let's just say this bird. I'll fussy cut something out like this if I just want it on top of my background. I'm not going to do it all right now. I'm just going to kind of show you. So if I know it's going to be a collage that has something on top, and I want the bird to sit on top of what I've done, then I'll do some fussy cutting. But if you really wanted to blend and meld into the background, tear it out, because then it'll have a rough edge that's easier to blend. Okay, so this would be harder to blend because it's got cut edges, unless you're just going to put it on top. Then it's fine like that. But if you want to use paint and paint in things, you want to tear the edge, because that will blend in with paint much easier than what do you call it? A cut edge. Okay. It'll blend much easier. And this is almost the exact size of the book. But it's a little bit short, so I'm going to go ahead and tear the edges so I can blend those edges, because otherwise you're going to see, if you leave a cut edge like that and you try to paint it in, you can paint it in and it'll go in with paint, but if you tilt it on the side, you're going to see a line. You're going to see a sharp edge there. Whereas if you tear the edges and paint it in, it's going to, yes, teacher's voice is coming up, Rachel. It will blend, yeah. And I don't mean to be teacher voicing you guys. I just, I start getting like, I want to make sure y'all get it and understand what I'm saying and get it right. So, and don't be afraid to turn things, tilt things. You can have a bird hanging off of a planet. You can do anything you want. So don't be afraid to turn things, tear things in different ways. Replace things, and don't be afraid to do that. Okay. All right, so I kind of like those, and we'll keep rolling. All right, let's see. So what else do I want? What kind of a landscape do I want? Do I want a sea? Do I want mountains? What do I want? Oh, and also jewelry. Jewelry things make good planets and good outer space things. So sometimes I'll keep some of those. I keep less and less these days because I have so much collage fodder that I'll never use it all. I'll never use everything that I have. Just saying. Kind of like this. Now, if you're right on the edge, like if I'm going to put this right to the very edge of the page, then I'll cut it because it's going to go butt up, right up to the edge. Then I'll cut it just so that it's easier to fit on the page. Don't be afraid to bring the rules. That's true, Rachel. That's true. Okay, what else do I want? Do I want one of these? Nah, maybe a mountain. Do I want a mountain? I don't know. I'm just looking. A little kitty cat. Some marbleized papers. A little of everything. Oh, I like the colors of this. And it has, I could put a little person right down there. I kind of like that. Liking this. And I try to stick with like maybe 3 main colors because that makes it very cohesive. In this case, I'm really not planning. I mean, I'm not trying to do an orange page, although it kind of looks like it's heading that way. But I'm really not trying to do that, but I don't think that means it. Okay, I think I'm going to start with this. I'm going to start with this and glue this down. Then we'll find us some kind of focal point and paint. Okay, we're going to paint in, and it just goes as it goes. We'll see what happens. Don't be afraid to break the rules. Yeah. All right. So, I use my golden matte medium and an old brush. And my matte medium, I poured some out. Don't pour out too much because especially if it sits there, it's going to dry and it's kind of expensive. You don't want to waste it. And some kind of a gift card. Okay. So, and then I know it's going to sound redundant, but and people will sometimes comment to me, you repeat yourself all the time. You repeat yourself. Well, I do that for the sake of new people come in. People come in and ask questions. They come in and ask the question again. They'll come in and ask the question again. Usually I'll do it a couple of times. If somebody keeps asking after the 4th time, I leave it to the chat to, relay the information. But I always tell you everything I'm doing while I'm doing it, regardless of how. I've done hundreds of collages for you guys, and I still tell you every step. I tell you to put wax paper behind the page. I tell you to put the matte medium down. Put it on the back and I kind of like that. I like that. Oh, you know what? What's on the back of this? No, that one won't work. Oh, wait, it's this one. I like these. Look, it's a city. I'm kind of liking that cityscape. I'm kind of liking that cityscape. I might roll with the cityscape. No, I'll go with what I said first. Okay. So you put it on the paper, you put it on the back, you put it down, and you put it over the top. Which one was this one? Where's this one goes, move this down a little. And then put it over the top. Then after you do that, you take your card and you mash it down to get out the wrinkles and the excess that'll come out from behind. But you really need to do all 3 things. You need to do all 3 things. Otherwise, it'll wrinkle. Okay. So you want to put it down on the base, on the back, and then over the top. And then take the card to it to mash it out. And depending on fashion magazines are the worst ones because fashion magazines are the thinnest papers, and also I use my baby wipes. Hang on. Fashion magazines are the worst because they're the thin stuff, and they wrinkle real easy. So they're the most difficult to work with. But I'll do that too. But what did Rachel say? Hi, Mary. Hi, R. All right, so and just take the break in between to mash. And then of course keep your hands clean with your baby wipes. I use Huggies, non-scented, unscented, natural. And if you think you're going to forget how you laid something out, then take a picture of it with your phone. Take a picture of it with your phone, and then go back and reference it. If I don't ever care if it's exact. I just keep rolling if it looks good. I think I want this nebula to be coming this way. And then also, if you cut something out and it hangs over the edge, well, as soon as you get done with gluing, then you can go trim. You can go trim your edges. If it hangs over the edge. Any questions or anything? Are we good? Don't think of it as teacher's voice. Think of it as being in the zone and saying your thoughts. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying it that way because that's what people have called it, Julie. Getting her teacher voice on. I still got a lot of matte medium on this card, so. And it does, you try to keep your hands kind of clean as you go because this stuff is impossible to get off your hands once it dries. If you don't have a craft scrubby to get it off, you'll have to get it off with fingernail polish remover. This is the toughest glue. I mean, it's hard to get off your hands, just saying. So, let me get a sip of my juice. Try to kind of keep your hands as clean as you can with the matte medium. The paint, I don't care. I like this. I like this little. I kind of like that. I'm not sure. Not sure I'll keep it out. Sorry, guys. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit this with a heat gun just to keep my hands clean. And composition books can sometimes, depending on how much wear and tear you give them on the ditch, you want to be careful because they'll rip out. They will rip out if you're not careful. If they rip out, well, I just tape them back in. But just FYI, comp books are not made for a lot of abuse, even though I do give them a lot of abuse. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Doesn't have to be perfectly dry at this stage. It just helps to get it to stick well. Okay, now, and again, if I had a bunch of stuff hanging over the edge, I'd probably trim it right here. Like this one's not quite glued down right on that edge. I didn't quite get it glued down right there on that edge. So just get it glued down really well. Mash it down with the card. Let me get another card here. Mash it down well with the card. And yeah. Okay, so let's see what I want to do next. I'm not using this bird, so I'm going to move him out of the way. The other thing that I like to do is, I might use her. She's just already cut out. is I like the element of time in my work. So I usually have some kind of watch or clock. And let me just, I got one of my new ones here. This is one of my favorite magazines is Watch Revolution. And wait a minute, I got to take a sniff. Give me a moment. Oh, smells so good. Okay, so let's see if I can find something in the yellow or gold flavor. This one's kind of cool. I'm just going to flip for a minute and see if there's something maybe a little bit smaller. Although that's probably a good size for this composition. I'll just roll with it. Let me take one more sniff. Yes, the mashed. Okay, let's see. What part do I want to use? I think I'll roll with this. I just like the element of time in not every collage I do, but in a lot of them. Also, last week at the end, I think it was on Wednesday's show, I showed a bunch of my collage posters. Oh, Mary. Thank you, Mary. Mary, you're so sweet. You're the best. Mary, you're the best. No, you are. No, you are, Mary. Thanks, Mary. I appreciate your support. Thank you. Oh, I got to show you this. I was lurking at Mary's. I think it was it yesterday? Last night? Anyway, I think it was yesterday. And I was lurking because I was doing some other things, but I had Mary on in the background. But I took a picture of this and I sent it to Mary. Let's see, where is it? Here it is. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. There's Mary streaming. I'm in bed. Malibu's on top of me and watching Mary. I'm on my iPad. That's my iPad right there. So I'm on the iPad. There's the chat over there. So I'm on the iPad, and Malibu and I are watching Mary. Isn't that cute? I might post this for Catterday on Saturday. So anyway, okay. So I'm gonna wait. I'm not quite sure. And also, this is also good too. Well, speaking of cats, look who just hopped up here. It also makes good arches, good portals with the leftover. But you want to, you're gonna see why I tear in a minute. Because when you tear, it will it blends better. Do I want it right there? Let's see. Do I want it? I kind of need it on this side because I got this. So I might go with that one there and go with this one over here. Okay, I kind of like that. You'll see. It'll all work out. I'm hoping it will anyway. Yes, there's a cloud visiting. All right, hold on. If y'all get sick or get dizzy, hey, don't look away for a minute. What is it? What is it, my little cloud? You got sleepy in your eye. Did you just wake up? Oh, baby, I know. All right, make your little appearance. Don't step on that. Don't step on that. No, can't step on it. Don't step on it. Don't step on it. Okay, let's get on down. It's not quite time for lunch. That's what he wants. Okay. So I'm going to put some medium down on the back, over the top. Take the card, mash it down. Okay, I'm going to come over here. Okay. Let's hit this with the heat gun. Yes, a cloud floated by. Okay, Mary's hopping in the glacier. Mary, weren't you going to make some Rice Krispie treats today? Mary was going to make Rice Krispie treats. Okay, so I'm probably done with the glue. So you want to either keep it wrapped up in a baby wipe, a damp baby wipe until or put it back in the water because it's going to harden really quick. Now I do need some more baby wipes. I go through a lot of baby wipes when I collage. Just saying. Lots of baby wipes. Because also baby wipes make a good blending tool. I'll try to do that too. All right, so let's see. All right, so now I'm going to get out some paint. Let's get out some black. Make sure you always shake up your acrylic paints because they can, the oils can separate. Paint fart there. Let's get some sienna. And I'm probably putting way too much out. And maybe a little orange, just because maybe we're going to go with the orange now. Because it's, my year of color. So get out a little orange. We'll probably want to get out a bucket of stars. So for a bucket of stars, we get white. I know I got some sitting here somewhere. Where's my white paint? Well, I'll just get this big one here. So I'll put a little white here in case I need it there. And then I'll put a little bit white there because I watered down the bucket of stars. So then I just get a soft, fluffy brush. Something that's real fluffy to make stars with. I'm not ready to make them, but, I have it ready now. Just get a bit. Rachel. Okay, so now I like to usually start by finger painting. You can use a brush if you want, but I like finger painting. Just saying. Okay, let's move the magazines over here, and I'm going to start with the blacks. I'm going to start with my sky or my space. Now, this is why every place you see that white edge where I tore, it's going to blend because it's torn. Okay, it's going to blend real nice because it's a torn edge rather than a cut edge. So let's start with that. And you can I'll get in here and fussy paint with a brush on little areas and stuff. But just to get it started and get it blended in fairly quickly. There's a little piece of paper there. There it is. Fairly quickly. And you can see how quick we're going to make our space. And now the other thing is because I use the golden matte medium over the whole thing, if you get paint where you don't want it, it'll wipe off. Whoops, I have paint on there. It'll wipe off because it's coated with golden matte medium. Okay. And so that's one of the tricks to it is having the golden matte medium on it because then it'll wipe off. Okay, so I'm just going to get as much as I can done with this. I think I want that to be a little bit further down there. Just a little bit of that orange mechanical showing there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get in here. And this is why I go through a lot of baby wipes. And I am putting the paint on thick. If you have any questions, put them in caps. Once I get all the edges done, I can get rid of the wax paper. But you want to keep wax paper because you don't want to glue your pages shut. You'll glue them to each other. All right, let's see. Now I'm going to get some more baby wipes. Clean off my hands a little bit before I go into the orange. Huggies don't know they have a new market. Yes, they do have a market, Julia. And thanks again, Julia and Julia O and Brenda R for my what do you call it? Happy mail today. If y'all missed it at the beginning, some awesome happy mail. Julia O and Brenda R. So I want to kind of make this portal look like it's kind of sitting down. I need a more black right there. So I'll kind of mix the black and the orange. Kind of right there. Make it look like you can walk back up in there. I'll move that little mountain. Make it go up a little there and then maybe come back around over in that area. That's what I do when I want to like light touch, concentrate. Okay, so let's get a little more black on this side. All right, back to the orange or the sienna here. Okay, black down here. And I just keep cleaning my hands off on the baby wipe. Or if I want to, if I get some paint where I don't want it, then you can just wipe it off. We still, oh, thank you, Debbie Bruce. Oh, thank you. And again, you know, if this gets too tight for your fingers, then go ahead and, you know, get you out a brush. Or, you know, you might not even want to get your fingers in it and from the get-go. You might want to use a brush, which is fine. I just feel like I can blend and make more cooler textures if I'm kind of skimming it rather than painting it. It's more random and just more random. And it just kind of looks kind of cool when it's kind of random, right? So I'm going to put some black down here, but then I'm going to go back into I'm going to skim over the top of this. And just leave some of those cool. Maybe I should zoom in. Let's see about zooming in one here. There we go. Maybe that's better. Maybe I'll put some kind of molten something coming up there. I don't know. Kind of set that watch down in there a little. Now maybe, see, look at my baby wipe already. See, you just go through a lot of baby wipes. All right, now I'm going to get a bit of the oranger color. I think I'm going to dry it first because I'm going to get too blendy. So I'm going to dry this. Thank you, Julia. We're getting there. We'll see what we're going to do here in a minute. think that's dry enough to. And you can also, like I said, let me get here, got a clean baby wipe. You can also take a baby wipe and dip it in the paint and do some texturing things too. I just like using my finger because I can like feel it. I don't know. It's just, I like using my finger. So let's make a little bit more hilly kind of things going on right in here. And I want to look too like water. There we go. All right, let's put a little bit over here. Just bring that orange into the scene. Distant hills, could be a desert. Just a little bit of something back in there. And then these nebulas or planets, they look like maybe they're behind the hills, or maybe the sky and the hills are meeting, and you can't really distinguish them between each other. Let's go ahead and add that there too. Like that. Okay. I like all the little one-eyed aliens. You can make them. See, that's the thing. Sometimes I'll tell people what I think things look like or what I'm meaning to do. But I like to leave it because that's how I feel like when I'm looking at Salvador Dali or any surrealist. You don't really know unless they specifically tell you, oh, this means that, or this is that. Unless they tell you, it's what's inside of you. You're going to see what's in you rather than, any intention of the artist, right? So that's what makes it cool to me, surrealism, because it's what's in you. You're going to see what's in you, what your imagination. And so that's why I love it. I love it because in collage you can just do so much. All right, let me go ahead and dry this. And this is why you should have a desk journal or some kind of extra journal to scrape your extra paint in. And speaking of scraping, let me show you that too. It's really thick. So it takes a minute. It's really thick. I could do, I don't want to on this one, but waterfalls are really good. And you can do a lot of cool textures practice. Just what I would suggest is take paint a whole page, and maybe I'll do that too. We'll see how much time I have. I can't find where's my, I'm looking for my, palette knife. There's one here, but this isn't the one I'm wanting. But anyway, you can take a palette knife and get in here and do some cool effects too. Maybe I'll just paint something just to show y'all some effects in a minute. We'll see how much time we have. Okay, so now I got a nice start. Now let me add a little bit more water here to my bucket of stars. Water down. And you want to tap off a lot of the excess. Now, if you want big stars, then go for it. But you really want to tap off a lot of the excess. You can't see it. I'm tapping. I'm not tapping it off on top of my table. All right. And the more you tap, the thinner they'll get because you'll have less and less paint. But if you want even less, tap it off, a lot of the paint off. And while they're still wet, if you get some somewhere you don't want it, then you can wipe it off because you got matte medium over everything and acrylic paint. Okay. Oh, okay. So let's go ahead and put a few more here. All right, let me clean my brush. In my petri dish, as Janet would call it. Sorry, Rachel, can't talk now. The one. All right, let me dry. I can move this now because I'm not painting to the edge anymore. You're welcome, Wilson. Okay, now a couple other things. Let me get my pencils. Y'all know I do a lot of even in my color book pages. Anytime I use acrylic paint backgrounds in my color book pages and do something like this, what's nice is your pencils go over your acrylic paint. Just so awesome. Okay, so we can add more nebulas in here. Can add a little bit up in here. And you can do this with paint too. It just kind of looks kind of more subtle with some pencil. And if you get it where you don't want it, you can just paint over it. I'm just going to put some down here. Just a little bit of nebulization. And then maybe, let me get my white Posca. And like this one was already here, right? But I might go ahead and add, that might be a little thick. Let me go ahead and try the pencil first here. Now, I really want to, I probably need a gel pen. I need to do it very lightly here. I want to do a star shine right in here. Like that maybe. And then maybe over here we'll have a shooting star. Maybe not quite that. Maybe, do I want it there? No, you know why I don't want it there? Because this watch hands are going to go out here. So maybe if I have a shooting, I'll wait on the shooting star because I'm not sure where I'm going to want it. But I can take my pencil and maybe do a little bit of glow around some of these. That's too much on that one. So I'm going to take a black pencil and back that bus up. Beep, 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 beep. There we go. That's a little less intrusive. A bit of paintbrush clean as mine. Let's see, I want to make sure I got these spaced out. So I'll put a couple where I want them. All right, let's go ahead and dry. Maybe a little bit more yellow. Like a yellow, not yellow ochre, well, maybe a yellow ochre. It needs a little bit brighter orange. Oops, see, I peeled off some of the paint. Wasn't quite dry there. So we'll just go ahead and go over that. Well, no, let's do it with paint because I'm going to make a hole in the page. Got to make sure it's dry before you start messing with the pencils because you'll dig up your paper. I always tell y'all to do that, and then I don't do it. You want to make sure it's dry. Otherwise, you're gonna tear your paper up. Okay, just want a little bit more yellow in there. And then let me get rid of that pencil mark there. Okay, let's go ahead and do some more black right there. Whoops, that might be a little much. Let's kind of knock that back. Just right in here. Maybe right in there a little. Give it a little bit more texture. Okay. Maybe a little bit more down in here. Some like rocky texture right in here. And again, you can smudge it and smear it with your baby wipe. All right, let's see a bit of it. Let's see, there are so many of my features that need a beep beep. Oh, Rachel. All right, let me dry and wait a minute. All right, now I got to decide. Y'all are going to laugh when you see what I decided to use. I don't know if I want the umbrella. I might, maybe. We'll see. Now I could lay her right here, kind of toward the ground, or I could float her in the sky. I think I like her down here. So, do y'all think? Yeah, I think the umbrella probably works. Don't you think the umbrella works? Because we got the circle, the circle, the circle. And then I'm going to make some of these little spiky things. A couple of them. I don't want them spiking on her, but Okay, so let's go ahead and I'll just go ahead. I got my matte medium here. Let's just go ahead and put some matte medium down. Put it on her. Glue her down. Take the card, kind of mash her down carefully. We don't want to tear her. Okay, it's dry. Don't forget, guys, you can go, and I said it earlier, my playlist. I have lots of, oopsie, I'm going to make a hole. I have lots of collage and mixed media and altered books and what. Okay, let's see. I do need a little, where's my brush? Here we go. Let me just kind of put a hole in my page. Thanks everybody for hanging out. All right, so now I got my watch hands. Where do I want them to go? Let me get my ruler here. I can kind of see. I think I'll have one go through that one right to there. Okay, so I'll look like that. I'll knock it back with some pencil. And we'll go up to there, back behind there. All right, let's dry that. Bye, Dot. Thanks for stopping by. We're almost done. Let's see. I think I'll really want that to be stopping right there. So let's paint that out. All right, now let's put a little bit of a something like that. Now let's put a little bit of color in her suit. And let me sharpen this. I'm going to put orange sunglasses on her. I hope y'all enjoyed the calendar haul and the giveaway and everything we did today. A little bit of a collage. I think I'm going to add a little bit of, I got to turn it so I can draw a straight line here. Make it look more like a parasol with the sticks on the edge, kind of sticking out there. Like that better. All right, now the last thing I think I'll do is, do I want an orange Posca? Let's see how bright that's going to be. It's too thick. Here we go. Shh, 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 shh. Don't need that one there. Okay. You can fussy in little details. Maybe make a little more edge to that. There we go. What do y'all think? Think we're done? Let's sharpen that edge up. Appreciate y'all being here. Thanks for those that gave me super chats and support the channel and hang out for 3 hours at a time. Got a little tear there. Hi, Ashley. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Rachel. All right, guys, I think, although this could use a little bit coming up here. There we go. Just need that one little line. All right. Think we're done? Think we got her done? So, all right, let me go ahead and back out so you can see how small this really is. It looks so, when we're zoomed in, it looks so big, but there we go. It's little. So, thank you, Sylvie. Thank you, Carla. Thanks, guys. All right, well, I'm going to head out. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I got a big mess to clean up, some happy mail to get ready to mail out to you guys, and Yeah, thank you, Carla. Please thumbs up. I appreciate it. All right. Thanks, Maseki. Thanks, Darla. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And we'll see you on Monday. I can't believe it's Wednesday already. So all right, guys, go do something creative. Keep inspired. Go find one of my playlists if you don't know what else to do. All right, guys. All right. See you later. Bye. Bye, Icy.